Welcome to the Louisville Deaf World School. Today you will see our services we provide children who have communication challenges, from our work with infants and their families to our classrooms. You will also see how our audiologists make sure our children are using their residual hearing. It is not easy work for a child to learn to speak, but with the work comes a lot of passion and fun in what we do every day. From the tap dance classes to the play outside, you will see joy in many faces. There is no way we could show you in this short time all we do here at the Louisville Deaf World School. We just want to give you a glimpse of our day and hope you will come and see for yourself.
Good morning to you. The day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
All right. Sydney, could you tell us why you're doing what you're doing with the children now?
Yes, this is their center time. This is the part of day where they get to choose where they're going to play. We have a kitchen area set up that's similar to what their house would be like at home. We have a block area with vehicles where they can do things like make roads for the vehicles. In the other room we have an art area. We have shelf toys. We have a sand table. And they get to choose where they're going to go, and we try and have them talk about what they're going to do once they go there. And they put their little pictures in their area. And we use this time to expand their language in a more natural way, where they get to kind of lead. We don't just let them play, we try and have them talk about what they're doing and use this chance to learn about how to communicate with their friends and play with their friends, so that when they're out in the mainstream setting, they know how to they'll have the communication that they need when they're in this type of situation. So this is just another way to expand their language naturally.
Sydney, what is that you have around your neck? Can you tell them?
Yes, it's a sound-filled system microphone, and I'll turn it off to see if you can get an idea. You can see how my voice is not as loud when it's off, but once I turn it on, it raises my volume so that they get to hear all of the speech sounds, and if I'm further away from them, they'll still be able to hear me. So it amplifies my voice.
Fran, can you tell us why you're doing this with the children?
Well, we are beginning to do some number stories, and the first thing that we've done is we've walked on the number line to really kind of have a whole motor idea of how you put numbers together. So now we've moved to a manipulative that again is hands-on, where children are practicing these math concepts with manipulatives and not just with the number concepts, so they really have hands-on experiences with a math concept.
Gail, can you tell us why you're doing this activity with the children?
We went to the zoo on Friday, and with these two, we're expanding language, so we write about what we do, and then we talk about the pictures, and then they have to come up with the language themselves. And this way it gives them the English structure of language, and it expands what they can tell us. As you saw, sometimes they leave out things, and so my job is to fill in what they've left out and try and get them to use past tense and plurals and the prepositions.
What were you doing auditorily with them when you were talking about them listening?
We're trying to expand their listening skills so that they can use listening as their first way of absorbing language and getting language, and it also helps them with their speech and language. The kids that are graduating will have a butterfly ceremony where they will release the butterflies one at a time. And it's significant because we feel like that's kind of how they were. They started off in parent infant, so they were like the baby caterpillars, and then they've evolved through the years, and they're ready to move on to other schools and to be mainstreamed or fly away into the next stage of their education.
Alexis, I'm going to tell tell people about what we do in Arts.
That's Mommy
What we do in
flowers.
Arts Central. The children come into Arts Central to use open-ended materials like this clay.
That's Mommy's flowers.
And these are Mommy's flowers. There we go. This gives these children a way to express themselves without having to use their words. And we feel that's an important part of their everyday experience, just as all of us benefit from being around art. You know, when we hear beautiful music or see a lovely picture, it says something to us that words can't really describe. And for our children who sometimes struggle to find the right words, this is another way for them to tell us about things that are important. We just did a little girl call these flowers for Mom.
Green.
You know, she might not have thought to say that, but the material encouraged that in her, and we think that is just a vital part of our children's day. A lot of their day is spent having to answer questions and know the right answer, and in this room, there is no right answer. What there is instead is pride in a product that they've made and what they've had to say about it, and looking at other people's work and being enthusiastic about their friends that they see at the lunch table and what kind of things they do.
I do not have a hat, so who's gonna go down?
Lady. I'm the man.
All the men with a
Hat.
Okay, go to it. Start from your left. Keep going. That's the way. Keep watch. I like the way you're watching me, Libby. Okay. Wait a minute. It's not a hat. Come on. Okay, next question.
Elizabeth, can you tell us what you're doing with Livy and why you're doing it?
Livy and I are working on language and getting her to ask questions and getting her to process and understand questions. Understand yes, no, not, following directions. You're doing a good job, too. Paula.
Yeah. Good girl. I heard you. Use your voice. Go. Yeah. Pop. Oh. Pop. Pop from you. Pop.
All right. Well, it looks good. Okay.
Let's look at this one. Okay.
And that ear looks good. Okay. Wonderful. Look at that. See, there's your eardrum. Good job. All right, let's do the other ear. All right. Here we go. Okay, Alexis, that's it.
Yeah, you didn't go big die.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine.
I woke